Welcome Felix to the house. Poor little guy. Found him wet and cold by the pond. I don't know if he had fallen in or just gotten into the wetness around the pond. Mama was not around. There was no nest around. But he seems to be fairly healthy overall. And he looks a lot better now than he did wet and cold coming out of the pond. See how his ears are still kind of pinned to his head. That makes me think that he's probably closer to 4 weeks than 5.
We've got the standard box with the terry cloth towel. It goes on top of a heating blanket.
And we are feeding him as black puppy replacement formula. And he seems to be doing just fine. Day 2 with our little munchkin. Weighed him this morning and he's 72 grams. I am coming in for the second feeding. Look at that little peanut. Are you hungry? I'm going to try a little bit of something different today and see if my little munchkin likes avocado. And I also picked up some acorns on my walk this morning. Try some acorn. Little one isn't quite ready for too much solid food, but we'll keep it in his little container so he can have it if he should want it later on. These small syringes are good when they're a baby because even if you slip and push too much fluid through, it's not that much. Because you don't want to aspirate the little guy. These give you a lot more control over how much you're giving him. It means more refills, a little bit more of an interruption in the feeding to keep him safe. That's what you gotta do. Right now I'm doing feedings about every 3 hours because he's not taking in as much as I would like for his grams. More frequent feedings, but less at each feeding. And that may be because his little stomach shrunk while he was out there at the abandoned. But he's pooping. That's good. He's pooping and he's not terribly lethargic. Those are the cutest little feet ever. So Felix Pechman XIV is now 3 days. And I am going to give him a little wipe down with a warm rag because he's got milk stuck out all over him. This is day 4. Day 4 for Felix. Felix Pechman XIV. A very big name for a very small squirrel. He's eaten every 3 to 4 hours. About 3 milliliters. And I think he's starting to adjust. I think he's nibbling on some of the things that I'm putting in his box with him. He's actually escaped from the first box a couple of times, so we had to upgrade him to a larger box. And he likes to climb. Felix, let's get you fed. You want to get fed? You want to get fed, little one? Yeah. Out of all the rescue, he has taken to the syringe better than any of them. I guess he was just so hungry. Okay, you're getting excited. Okay, I know. Okay. Oh, jeez Louise. Little man, calm down. Okay, I know, you're hungry. Come here, right here. Okay. Oh, good, you pooped. Solid poops, yay! I suppose that he is. That is a good sign. You are so hungry. I love it. This is fantastic news, little Felix. I know. This is the most you've eaten since you've got here. So, here we are. Day 4. Was really worried about this little fella yesterday. He wasn't eating as well as he should be, and there were some other things going on. I think he had a spot of diarrhea, but he seems to have that under control. And you realize they have to go through so much stress when you find them like that. He fell out of a tree, then got soaked. I don't know if he fell into the pond or not, but he was wet and cold and hungry, and I don't know for how long he was sitting out there. So, you know, his little belly may have shrunk during that time. And then to be introduced to another type of food other than mama, to have to learn how to use a syringe instead of what nature normally has for him, to be exposed to all of this. I mean, it's a miracle sometimes. But this little guy, I think, is going to be all right from what I've seen today. This gives me a lot of hope. Yesterday I was so worried. I was afraid this morning I was going to open the box and he wasn't going to be breathing. But this right here gives me tons and tons of hope. Squirrel rescue is a roller coaster. But you worry so much about these little guys. He's sleepy. His belly's full and he's sleepy, so that's perfect. Let's put him back up so he can get a rest. All right, we are on day 5. He is doing so well. He is up to 82 grams now, which is fantastic. He's gaining weight again and pooping normal. He ate a big breakfast this morning. He ate 4.5 milliliters. Okay, Felix Pechman XIV on day 5. This is Felix, day 6, and he is now, he weighed this morning after his feeding at 88 grams. When he first got to us, he was 72. The third day, he lost some weight instead of gaining. He is doing very well right now. He ate 6 milliliters of his formula. Oh, Felix, day 6. All right, here is little Felix.
In the rainstorm.
In the rainstorm. He was doing very well, but he developed a cough. We don't know. I haven't seen him aspirate while we've been feeding him, but we did find him next to the pond, so we don't know if maybe he got a little fluid in his lungs there out by the pond, possibly. But he did develop a cough, so we're giving him some antibiotics to make sure he doesn't have pneumonia. But he's still gaining weight. He this morning weighed 92, was it that I told you that he weighed? 92 grams. So every day we're getting better. And he's a little pistol. He's my little pistol. It's been a week. It's been a week with little Felix. He is doing so much better. I've given him some antibiotics. His cough has cleared up. And today we're trying to get him to eat some hibiscus. That's supposed to be good for your tummy. He's been having a little bit of diarrhea due to the antibiotics, so yeah. Can you eat that? Can you eat that? Come on, eat that. Okay, you don't have to eat it if you don't want to.